my video yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. I didn't do my video yesterday. I was so busy finishing one of my projects that I had to finish. I have mentioned this project in, I don't know if it was show and tell number 3. I believe so. I think so. I think so. It's number 3 that I talked about this project I have been working on. But he is a Frankenstein doll that I have been creating, and he's not actually a Frankenstein doll. He is just a mix of different types of patterns. I used in total 3 different patterns to create him. So I finished him yesterday. That's why I didn't make the video yesterday. I had to finish the video. And if you hear something turning on and off, it's my heater that's right here next to me, because I'm here in the dungeon. I mean my basement, and it's very cold down here, so I have to keep my heater on and put long sleeves so I don't shake during this video, because I'm a very cold person. Okay, so here is my character. And you can see I finished him. I used Lulu, I believe it was Lulu something pattern that I did put on a video that I showed him earlier. I did one of the ears that I showed you and the head, and then I used both of them. I didn't do the whole pattern for the ears because I didn't want them to go that floppy, like so long as the ones for the pattern. So I finished that round. I didn't want them thinner at the end. That was what the pattern kept going. They were going thinner and thinner. So I looked at a reference picture of the character, and I gauged myself mentally how thick they should be. And that's how they are. So the hands, I use the pattern for the Mickey Mouse one. It's in Spanish. I use that pattern, but Mickey Mouse has gloves without fingers, and this one has fingers. So I use Mike the Monster's hands. Let me see. So he could have some fingers. There is a tutorial by the Crochet Crowd, and there is a pattern on Ravelry. I do have it on my computer, but I can put the link down below so you can look at it too if you would like to make this creation. I can give you all the patterns and you can mix them as well as I did. So I used the whole Mickey Mouse pattern for the body. The head, I used the Mickey Mouse pattern, but I did change the face. I used the same process as the back of the head for the front of the head, because he doesn't have a pointy nose. I did do the pointy nose part of the pattern, but I did change it up because he doesn't have a pointy nose. He is a rabbit, and as you can see here, he has a flat face. And the mouth, it is puffy paint, as you can see there. I did the mouth with puffy paint. It's easier. The nose is felted. Well, it's felt, and I put some what do you call it? Some stuffing in the nose, so to give it a little bit more dimension, a little bit bump here, so it doesn't look that flat. The eyes are felt that I sewed in as the nose. And I used the pattern of the Mickey Mouse one for the pants. I didn't do the pants like the pattern did, because it did say to leave a hole. I just didn't do the holes. I kept going without doing that part, and sewed a little pom-pom for his tail. So the feet are the Mickey Mouse pattern, but I didn't do the cuff for the boots because he has black feet and he doesn't have shoes. He doesn't have shoes at all. So then it said to make the legs separately. So I just slip stitch around this area here. I slip stitched and made 17 slip stitches around the foot already finished. and sewed and continued to crochet up, single crochet up until I thought I had the length. I measured it with one of the hands. So the feet are the same length as the arms here. So that's that. And I did both of them like that because it's easier, and you know it's not gonna come off. You don't have to sew that much. You know, you have to sew already the arms, the legs to the body, the pants to the body, so it doesn't come off. The head is sewn all around. The ears are sewed all around. Sorry. So this gives it a more secure attachment to the legs, especially if its kid is going to play with it. And the head is sewn here to the body as well. So here he is. He's Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. He is super cute. I believe so. His head was round, so I had to take a little stitches. I don't know if you can see here. I did sew some stitches from down here so you can't see them, and I like gripped tight around this area here to give him more of a dimension to his face. And same with the eyes. I sewed some over here and gave it around the eyes so he had a little bit more shape to the face, so it wouldn't be so round and plain. So he had a little bit more dimension to the rounded crocheted face. So that was a little bit sewing and pulling, so to give it a little bit more shape to the face. I hope you like it. So that, I finished that, and I finished the headband that I showed you on my show and tell number 5, I think it was. I did finish that one, but I gave it away already. So I'm going to put a picture here. I'm extremely happy with the end result of it. It looks really pretty, and I gave it to my daughter's speech therapist, and she loved it. She even gave me a hug. I felt so happy because when you give something away and you receive a thank you with a hug and excitement, you know you did a great job, and your effort for that gift wasn't completely hopeless, you know. Some people don't like knitted or crocheted items as gifts, and she did tell me like she bought some at stores, a town close to here, and she was super excited. And she always, I made her that because every time I go in for my daughter's speech therapy, sorry, I always wear a hat or something I crocheted or knitted, and more crocheted than knitted because I started knitting. But she always compliments, like, "Oh my God, have you done that? It's so pretty. It's amazing." So I wanted to give her something because she's always like likes whatever I do. So that was for her. So I don't have a lot of things to show this week, but if you can wait here. The yarn I used for the headband, the gray yarn, was a gift from my employer, as I showed you in the haul. So I didn't know the name of the brand of the yarn or anything, or the color, or what was it. It was a mystery yarn. So after I made that headband, I posted it on Facebook. And imagine what happened. People started asking me if I could make them, if I sold them, and I did tell them I can make them for them. So I have 4 headbands to make. 2 of them in the gray color, that it was a mystery yarn, and I don't know, the exact same color, the exact same buttons and everything. And the buttons I made myself, so I have a few more that I showed you. They're not going to be with the details, but they are faux wood. So I did take a strand of the yarn to the Michaels that I work in, and matched it up with this one, the exact color. And this one is the dye lot is 1504. The only number that changes the dye lot is the 04. The other ones was 03 and 07. So the 04 was the one that matched the strand of yarn, like the closest one, like there. Like you could put it in top of it and you know it was the same exact color. And it's called flannel, that's the color called, and it's Bernat Softy Baby. I don't know if you can see it there. Bernat Softy Baby. And so I had to buy this because I have to make 2 of this gray colors, and whatever is left of the ball they gave me of the mystery yarn, it's a little bit, and it's not gonna give me for both of the headbands, so I had to go and buy more. Me and my stories. So I have to make one of those in black with clear buttons. Thank goodness in Joann's I went to look for the buttons because this week is all about finishing every order I have to make some other things. To finish the Batman blanket that I have not touched since I think it was show and tell number 2, and I have to finish all that, and I have orders of the headbands. So I already finished Oswald, so now I'm going to finish the owl bath set. That's an order as well, and then I'm going to start with the headbands. So I'm doing that process each one at a time. So I'm only one, as I told you. I wish I had like 4 or 5 arms or 6, so I could create something more, like I can make more stuff at a time or more time or something. But that's what happens to us when we're like busy working and we have orders of knitted and crocheted items by the side. Sorry for my daughter, she's making a little bit of noise here. So I found this buttons at Joann's because my cousin, that was one of the orders for the headbands, wants a black headband with clear buttons. I don't know why, but clear buttons are not going to show, but that's her request. So I found this ones, and they have like flowers. I imagine you can't see nothing. Let me see now. They have flower buttons. They're clear, so you can't really see them. It's not focused. It's just so you can see the shape of them because they're clear. There you go. There's flowers. There's ones that have like circles on it, and these ones are just clear big buttons. Sorry for the noise of the plastic. I'm sorry. And these ones are kind of like they have like diamond kind of cuts, but they don't have any translucent kind of shine or anything. And they were $1.97 from $5. So I was like, that's what I need. I don't have enough money. I'm going to buy this because I'm on a budget. So that's why I'm trying to finish everything so I can have a little bit more spare money for buying some more craft materials or even buying stuff for myself. That's what we do. So as I was in Joann's, I went to the clearance area and they had, sorry for me moving everything. I have an impulsion of moving stuff around. Sorry. So I found Bernat Sheepish. I did do a haul and I bought a few of these, but I didn't buy this yellow color. And this one was the last one. It was 97 cents. I was like, it's the last one. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I'm going to buy it. So it's really pretty. And I'm really sad that they're not going to bring the Bernat Sheepish anymore. Or the Bernat Super Value. It's awesome. I did do the Oswald doll with Bernat Super Value. Like it took the whole skein. It was 425 yards, something like that. I almost used all of it, and I like it because it's softer than Red Heart, and they're not gonna have it anymore. But my husband gave me permission to go on yarnspirations.com and buy some more if I need to. So that's gonna be my Christmas gift. I hope so, you know, to buy some yarn online, and he was okay with it. He was like, well, you can go online to the place they sell it and buy some, and I'm like, yeah, I have an account, thank you. So yellow is just yellow, that's the color, and it's kind of like a mustard, like a down pastel mustard color. It's coming up a little bit brighter here in the camera, but it's like a mustard, pastel mustard color. So that's what I bought, and I hope to finish everything. And I know Joann's, it's bringing their own yarn as well. I did buy a skein of the yarn they're having, but it's not here in this room. It's upstairs. I don't remember the brand, but it feels kind of like I'll tell you now. It feels kind of like I Love This yarn from Hobby Lobby, but it doesn't have the shine. I don't like the Hobby Lobby yarn because you can't match it with other yarns because it has a shine, a sheen to it, and I don't like that unless you're gonna make something with a sheen. But I did buy a green yarn to make a hat for a person, and I couldn't match it to the rest of the yarn I had because it had a sheen to it, and I thank God that Joann had that new yarn and they had the color I needed, so I grabbed one, and it's a good price. It's cheaper than Red Heart. It's $3.19, and here in the US, I don't know in Canada, but that if they have a Joann's in Canada, yeah. So I did buy that yarn. I hope to show you in the next video that yarn that I'm talking about. And I'm going to put all the links of the patterns I use below here, this video. Well, that's all I made. I'm going to get crocheting because I need to finish the bathroom set. And bye guys. I hope you have an awesome weekend and a great week. I hope you like this video, and I'm going to work extremely hard to show you what I have done and what I am thinking of making. And I am thinking of making a video of showing you different types of eyes that we can put on our dolls. We can do different type of eyes. Like I've used polymer clay eyes, I've used felt eyes, crocheted eyes, crocheted and felt eyes, stuff like that. And a tip for you that you want to make amigurumis: don't stay put just watching amigurumi videos, because we are always trying to improve our items or make them nicer, and some videos don't show us how to make that. Look for felted animals, stock animals. Those are the videos that have helped me to figure out how to make cuter amigurumis, how to fix their faces to look a certain shape with crocheted, even if it is crocheted, and how to sew on the eyes, the mouth, and all this. You can look up those videos, and you're like, I'm not making this type of animals, but you can get so much information, and you can say like, I can use that on my crochet amigurumis, and it will, like, your knowledge will grow, because I do watch all types of crafting videos, and I put a little bit into my crocheted creations, because you can never know enough. So you always need to improve your knowledge and know more. That's how I get the faces, the cute faces. You look up those videos, you look at 4 or 5, subscribe to their channels, whatever you like, or save them to your favorites, and you can look up and they show you techniques how to sew the mouth in with embroidery thread, and that is really helpful, because I did a Peppa Pig and I did her really ugly. Yeah, I showed you a picture of her, the before and after, with the crocheted eye, and she looked really ugly, and the mouth and everything. And then I changed her face to felted eyes and embroidery thread in her mouth, and she looks so much cuter. So I always recommend to watch those types of videos. Not always, but I do watch them myself so I can improve my knowledge on creating cute animal faces and all this. So guys, I hope you have a great weekend and a great week. And I'm sorry for my late video, but I have been trying to finish stuff and life is always in the way. So I hope you have a great weekend, a great week, and I'll see you next time. I hope to see you next Saturday. Have a great day. Bye.